So Libras, the overall energy of this reading is the Eight of Pentacles, focusing on your security, your stability, putting your nose to the grindstone. I feel like this is focusing on yourself and your own well-being. Let's read on. Let's find out more. Up here in your highest energy is you. This is the Justice card, the card for Libra. You have become balanced. Your sword is up. You're like in self-protection mode. It's almost like you know what you want to achieve and you know how to go about to do it, and you're just really putting your mind to it. You're putting your mind to your own security and stability here. The sword is a big part of that card. Here it is, magnified. This is truth, clarity, could be through conversation, but you're going forth with your own truth and your own clarity about what you want and how you're going to achieve it. You're putting your nose to the grindstone. You are working on you and what you need and want in your life. It's right next to the Ace of Pentacles. So this is taking like this pentacle here in the Eight of Pentacles that you are working on and magnifying it. Like, yes, it's all about security and stability. It's like being grounded and secure in your life. So under the Justice card, this is the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so it's like you reach this place where you were like backed up against a wall and you were like, I never want to get there like this again. I never want to be in this position again. And I think that's why you've kind of like, you're all of a sudden you got this clear vision of what you want to do for yourself, and you're setting out to do it. You came to your wits' end about something. There was, it's like something kind of triggered all this. It could be the pandemic. I don't know what it was. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe you've got a new one back. Maybe you didn't have any savings, and maybe you're just like really focused on. Maybe it's buying a home, but it has to do with security, stability. It's probably financial, but it's also more than that. It's like you have a clear vision of where you want to go, how you see your future, and what you want it to look like now. That you have experienced something which has put you in this state that gave you this clear vision of what you wanted to do. This Eight of Pentacles is right next to the Hangman, the overall energy. And it's under this Hangman is under the Ace of Pentacles. So this is, about going deep. This is about seeking guidance from the universe about your path forward, about any advice. They hear you, and, they enlightened you. You're wondering how you got all your clarity and all your truth about what you needed to do with your life and how to move forward. Yeah, you got that clarity. This is enlightenment. And this, when I look around this card, I always like to look around certain cards here specifically. The Hangman, because this is the universe reaching out. It's all about, like I said, exactly, security, stability, working on your own self. Your own self. You have a clear vision of where you want to go. Under the Nine of Wands, that feeling of being worn out, kind of at your wit's end, sort of like kicked to the curb in a way. You're cutting that energy out. I have the Knight of Swords here. What you're doing is you're rushing forward. It's like, here's that sword. The sword is up again. The sword is up. The sword is up. The sword is up. And this is fast-moving energy. So it's like you get it. You know exactly what it is, where you want to put your energies, and that is in your own security, your own stability. Right next to the Knight of Swords is the Strength card. This is the card for Leo. So Leo might be strong in your chart someplace, might be around this reading, or strong in somebody else's chart. But Here's that infinity symbol above this figure's head. That is a symbol of knowing and intuition. It's right under the 8 of Pentacles. And it's all about knowing what you have to do and finding the strength to do it. You're doing it. You're absolutely doing it. And you are focused on your security and stability, and you have a plan. You know how you're going to go about it. This strength card is right next to the moon card. The moon card is the card for Pisces. So Pisces might be strong in your chart or might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. More importantly, this is about things being revealed. I mean, it's right under the Hangman. So the Hangman has the Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, the overall energy of this reading. And then we have Pisces right under the Hangman, which is enlightening you. It's night turning to day. It's like, revealing things. Like this lobster crawling out of the water. Like you didn't know it was there until it crawled out. This is almost like the Hangman has enlightened you. It's like night turning to day, like I said. So it's like you didn't know what direction to go in and what to do with your life and how to obtain the things that you wanted to obtain, like security and stability. But you found it. You used your intuition. Now, the universe had a lot to do with your intuition. This is part of your guidance. And you found the strength to pull yourself out of this 9 of Wands energy and move forward. My goodness. Okay, so putting your nose at the grindstone, you need to know. I almost feel like you almost lost everything at one point here, and you're getting it all back. You found the strength. You're regaining everything that you've lost. Well, the Queen of Wands is up here in your highest energy. This is a fire card, so it'd be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. We have Leo twice. So the Queen of Wands, male or female, it's all about holding that staff. It's that staff of new beginnings. It's also about passion. There's fire energy here, so that is very passionate. You may have Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries strong in your chart, or it could be strong, around this reading someplace. Male or female, you're ready for that new start, though, and that fresh beginning. It looks like you're working on yourself to get ready for love again. The Knight of Cups. This is an offer coming in. This is a sincere love offer coming in. This happens, when you work on yourself and you focus on yourself and your own well-being, you just attract more in. And it looks like a sincere love offer is coming in. And it's coming towards you. What you've been doing here is putting on your love on a shelf behind you so that you can focus on you and your, like I say, how many times? Security and stability here. So your love, you have a lot of it. And you're just kind of like put it on a shelf and focusing on you. But in comes this offer. This is like the 10th cup. You got 9 here, and here comes the 10th. Under the Queen of Wands, there's been some sort of spiritual lesson going on here for you. This is the universe, guardian angels. I mean, they're blowing, and spirit guides are blowing their horn down on you. They're teaching you a spiritual lesson. I feel like you've learned this lesson. And I think this lesson is how to put you first, and the rest will follow. Because it's right next to the 6 of Cups. And I believe this Knight of Cups that's coming in is a soulmate. You might have known since childhood, say teenage years or something, or even before, but you've definitely known each other in another life, at least one other life. This is there's a flower in this cup. This is very sweet. I feel like you've learned whatever the spiritual lesson is, about focusing on you, your own stability, and the rest will follow. I think you're learning that. I also see a King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is under holding, putting on that love on a shelf. It's next to this soulmate card. I think this is who's coming in. It might be a fire sign. It might be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, or one of those might be strong in their chart. But holding the staff of new beginnings, male or female. Look at what we have here. We have the king and the queen of wands. I think this is a twin flame relationship. I feel like I just feel like you've known them before. This is a new beginning. There's a lot of passion here. Something is happening and coming together for you, all because of where you're putting your priorities. Under the Judgment card is the Three of Cups. This is a reunion. This is a reunion with somebody you already know. They're coming back in with a sincere cup of love. It's a happy and joyful occasion here. It's a surprise. It's kind of like, here you are focusing on yourself and your own security and stability. And what a surprise here. This person is coming back in. You might even make the offer. However it's done, it's a reunion. It's putting the pain away. There's been pain between you and this soulmate. So this pain, this is the 10, these swords are going to drop off. These swords are going away. It's right next to the Four of Wands. This is under the King of Wands. This is, I said I think might be a twin flame relationship. Well, this is an extremely powerful soulmate card. And with these two here, all these wands, I do think this is a soulmate relationship. I mean, twin flame. I think this is, they're cut from the same cloth as you. They're hard to get. They're hard. Everybody wants a twin flame relationship because when they're good, they're excellent. But they can be a struggle to get to the point of the Four of Wands. So I feel like this Four of Wands is coming in. And this is a joyful, happy union of two people. Reunion. On both sides of this Ten of Swords. I feel like this relationship kind of hit rock bottom at one point. And it's coming back around. And it's all because you are attracting this lovely energy by focusing on yourself. And I think that was your spiritual lesson.